Where did you go to medical school?
I did not go to medical school.
I'm sorry?
I did not go to medical school.
That's what I thought. Why do you think you or anyone else at Twitter had the medical expertise to censor a doctor's expert opinion?
Our policies regarding COVID were designed to protect individuals. We were seeing
You guys censored Harvard-educated doctors, Stanford-educated doctors, doctors that are educated in the best places in the world, and you silenced those voices. Did the U.S. government ever contact you or anyone at Twitter to censor or moderate certain tweets? Yes or no?
we received legal demands to remove content from the platform from the U.S. government and governments all around the world. Those are published on a third-party website, and anyone can review.
Thank God for Matt Taibbi. Thank God for Elon Musk for allowing to show us in the world that Twitter was basically a subsidiary of the FBI. Where did you go to medical school?
I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakaha, Kwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS whom I learned from. Shalom to the whole full elect, preaching his word in truth and sincerity. To the 12 tribes scattered abroad, who we know on this side of the hemisphere as the so-called blacks, the so-called Hispanics, and the so-called Native Americans. And shalom to you sisters, learning in silence and staying in order. As we saw, we had we had the Twitter, social media, basically police, same as Facebook, all these things, where they had the suppression of information, which is still going on today. The ones who are awake know and been knowing that the CIA and FBI are Amalek owned and are to surveillance the people and control the people. And this is a form of control. They want total control, right? And these are just precursors as to what's really going to happen when the MOTB comes, right? They already know how the people are going to react to certain things. Now, they did censor the doctors because of the time where this was going on. Vaccinations were at an all-time high for profit and for research and development of basically social engineering in a sense, right? Social engineering is the word engineer means to. Let me see if I can look it up, just so I don't butcher anything. Let's see here. And oh shit, let me see. Engineer meaning says here, a person who designs, builds, or maintains engines, machines, or public works, right? Maintains, designs, and builds, right? So social engineering is a system to build on how to orchestrate and to shift people's behaviors, right? That's what they do. That's what they did. And that's what they're going to continue to do. You think they're done? They just getting started. Once the MOTB comes, same thing's going to happen times 10. They're already trying to block out the media. We are already practically in a cyber war. If you've noticed, a lot of our phones are now a lot slower. I've had my phone for about 2 years, and my phone was fine. My phone used to be quick enough, noticeably. And as of recent, even in the best places where I say I have all my bars, even then my thing feels slow. So there's something going on here. I believe it was Alex Jones who called this show Prison Planet, which technically, in a sense, we are in a prison planet. right? We are all slaves. We are all in paper shackles, right? But the Lord's gonna visit the wicked for all they've done. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 10, start at verse 1. This is in I believe this is the NLT. It says, "Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that right grievousness which they have prescribed, to turn aside the needy." Oh, Salakia, this is actually the King James. "To turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless." Right? These are orphans. They separate families. They put laws to separate the father from the mother, to have the mother take the kids, because ultimately a woman that raised her children does not know how to raise a man. therefore creating these children that are emotional and think on impulse, pump them with sugar, and all these holidays that people overeat and shop, and after a while it messes with the chemistry of your body, and without guidance you're just going to give into the flesh and just do whatever the flesh tells you to do, which is whatever society has constructed you to believe, right? With music and music videos or influencers. Verse 3, "And what will ye do in the day of visitation, and in the desolation which shall come from afar? Whom will ye flee for help? And where will ye leave your glory?" Right? Because you're not going to be able to pass down these inheritance to your people anymore. You're not going to be able to have your kingdom, right? Even though they wish that their kingdom could go on forever, right? But it's not going to happen, because you're not going to be able to have generational wealth forever, only for a season. After that, the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to cut the lights off on Esau, right? And they're not going to be able to, there ain't going to be no more of them. The Lord's going to utterly destroy them. Isaiah 14:21 says, "Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquities of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the faces of the world with cities. For I will rise up against them, said Yahweh Hashem Yahushua of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name, and the remnant, and the son, and the nephew, said Yahweh Hashem Yahushua." So they're going to be cut off. There is no inheritance passing. There is no passing the torch. None of that. Right? Verse 23, "I will also make it a possession for the bittern and pools of water, and I will sweep it with the besom of destruction, said Yahweh Hashem Yahushua." Right? It's over for you. So it's about that time, and the devil knows that he got but a short time, so he's gonna claw and scratch his way out, all the way up to the end. Right? So, we are to. This is the time, man. It is high time to awake out of sleep, as the scriptures say. Right? And we're just sitting here on the sidelines, man. Just waiting for that clock to run out. Once that once that bell rings and the game's over, right? It's time to get up, right, and take take this whole thing over, man. Times of playing is over for Esau, man. The Lord got something special for you. And with that, I'm gonna say, call hello Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. Shalom to the brothers out there who stay learning, who stay growing, who stay in the faith, right? To the elders and apostles of GMS who inspire me and who teach me and who has passed, the torch down onto brothers, and the brothers holding that torch strong and letting that torch light their way, man. Shalom.